Hey everyone, today I'm making steak and ramen. I've never had steak with ramen before, but in a stroke of culinary genius or desperation, I thought, hey, ramen tastes good, steak tastes good. So let's just smash them together and hope for the best. Groundbreaking, right? For the ramen, I went with Shin Ramen, the absolute goat of instant noodles. I cooked it per the instructions because why reinvent the wheel? Then I just abandoned it on the side while I got to work on the star of this chaotic meal. The steak, a sirloin cut because I'm nothing if not fancy. I left it out to come to room temperature, which in the UK just means moving it from one cold place to another. Pat it dry and then salt and pepper it, and don't forget the sides. Oh, and rub it all over the board because, flavor? Heat some oil in a pan, medium high. First I cook the fat side because apparently that's a thing. Then a couple of minutes on each side for what I hope is medium. I put a pot on top to help get a more even crust because I'm too cheap to buy the steak weights from Amazon. Lower the heat, then throw in some butter and garlic for a final flair because at this point I'm basically Gordon Ramsay. Baste like I know what I'm doing, then let the steak rest because it's worked hard enough. While the steak recovers from its traumatic experience, I cracked an egg into the same pan because less washing up obviously. Add salt, chili flakes and chives. A runny egg is mandatory. It's the law. Slice the steak, praying for pink, throw it on the ramen like I'm on MasterChef and garnish with green onions because you know, presentation matters. The result? Absolutely life-changing. The steak was juicy, the ramen was spicy, the egg was buttery. I could have eaten like 3 more bowls, but my wife would have killed me for eating all that steak. And now, back to work. Hey everyone, today I'm making Shin Ramen with mushrooms and prawns. Shin Ramen is my favorite, so naturally I had to whip up another batch. If you're tired of my Shin Ramen obsession, well, sorry, not sorry. First I grabbed 100 grams of mushrooms, washed them aggressively and sliced them up. A splash of oil in the pan, in go the mushrooms with a pinch of salt. Cook them on a medium heat until they look soft, smell amazing, and start showing off a bit of charred goodness. Once they're done, set them aside like they're on a lunch break. Next, pour 550 ml of water into a pot, not 549 ml. Precision is key. And toss in the ramen, vegetable sachet and spice pack. Basically a flavor explosion in powder form. Add 4 prawns, already deshelled and deveined because no one wants a surprise crunch in their soup. Let it all cook on medium heat until the broth is bubbling, the noodles are soft and the prawns are pink, plump and looking fancy. Throw half of those sauteed mushrooms into the ramen and let it simmer for 1 more glorious minute. Plate the ramen like it's going on the cover of Gourmet Noodle Monthly and crown it with the rest of the mushrooms and a sprinkle of green onions for that Michelin-starred touch. And there you have it. Shin Ramen perfection. It's earthy, it's sweet, it's a bowl full of happiness. Honestly, Shin Ramen is the Maradona of instant noodles. What should I toss in next time? Let me know before I raid the fridge. And now, back to work. Hey everyone, today I'm making carbonara buldak. A lot of people keep recommending this packet, so I had to finally give it a go. The instructions are the same as regular buldak, but the twist is you add a cheese powder to the mix. Inside the packet, you get your ramen, a spicy sauce sachet, and a cheese powder sachet. Add the ramen into boiling water, make sure you put the little broken bits in too. Cook for a few minutes until the ramen is cooked. Now drain the ramen, but make sure to leave a little of the water still in the pot. Pour in the sauce and the cheese powder. Give everything a mix, and then I added in some more cheese because you can never have enough cheese. After a final mix, the sauce should look like an orange-red color, not as dark red as regular buldak. Plate your noodles and then garnish. I used some dry chives and sesame seeds. This is probably the furthest thing from a carbonara at this point. But I will say this, it tasted really good. I like buldak regular, but sometimes it feels too spicy for me. This carbonara packet is a little milder, but still has a nice kick to it. I could eat this one every day. The cheese flavor is really nice too. I definitely recommend this packet if you haven't already tried it. And now, back to work. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of me cooking while working from home. Today I'm making a Shin Ramen with a coconut broth and prawns. So to start with, you're going to grate about half a teaspoon of ginger and then 2 garlic cloves and put that in the pan with some oil. Then you're going to put in a handful of king prawns and let that cook. For spices, we're going to go with smoked paprika, chili flakes, chives and salt. Squeeze in some lemon juice as well. And then I put in 300 ml of coconut milk and 100 ml of water. Finally, add in your Shin Ramen content, so that's the noodles, the spices and the vegetables. Let that cook until the noodles are soft and fully cooked. And then you can transfer it into a bowl. I garnished it with some green onions on top as well as some chili flakes. This is just what I needed for my lunch, something not too spicy, creamy and delicious. And now back to work.